The fact that this story originated from a tweet from a person who literally just want to go viral is very alarming. And y'all fans and y'all people who are trying to get attention online, girl, y'all are dangerous as hell. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. So what's going on? I'm sure that all of you all have been seeing the news about Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Girl, Rihanna was trending for a minute. A$AP Rocky, you had memes of Drake and stuff, like ready for Rihanna to be single. You had a big commotion all from this one tweet. And I'm like, oh, well, this woman is pregnant. Like, this woman is pregnant with this man's baby. Like, they have a baby coming. Like, and what? Are you okay? So there was a tweet posted, and this individual by the name of Louis Villaroma tweeted and basically has said that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky had broke up, and it was from a Fenty shoe designer named by the name of Amina, and that Rihanna found out, they broke it off or whatever. And I'm just like, girl, what is going on? When I saw the tweet, I was like, girl, this ain't making a lick of sense. Like, it's just not making no sense. And what got me is, you had all these publications and stuff, like, or calling themselves publications, these Instagram blogs, everybody else, doing the work of just posting it. And under the guise of, we just sharing it. We can't confirm or deny. We don't know what's going on, but this is what. That is just as harmful as if you were writing it like it was true. And I think that's what's going on. Everybody wants to be the first person to post a story, the first person. Nobody's worried about accuracy. Like, nobody's worried about, hey, let me make sure that this is correct. I just don't want to be sharing stuff. And that's the issue that's going on now. Like, it's very quick, very quick. And this stuff is harmful. It is extremely harmful for, like, this stuff blew up. Now Rihanna has to deal with an influx of people asking what's going on, a conversation about her relationship and whatever, in the middle of her being pregnant. We don't know if she has a high-risk pregnancy. We don't know anything that's going on. Like, this is just not okay. So now the person, the Twitter account, has now posted like a response. And girl, you can tell somebody put some fire up to his ass, baby. Somebody put some fire up to their ass, baby. Whew, baby. So this is what they had to say. Hi all, so I'd like to address the situation last night. I made a dumb decision to tweet some information I had received. I'm not going to talk about sources, blame others for a discussion that was started, etc. Because at the end of the day, I made the decision to draft that tweet, press send, and put that out with my name on it. So I'd like to formally apologize to all parties I involved with my actions for my reckless tweets. I fully accept the consequences of my actions for my tweets and any harm they cause. I have no excuse for it. I've been way too wrapped up in Twitter drama and unfortunately leaning into being messy as a brand, which is something going forward I'm going to move away from. I'm going to take some time away from Twitter to figure out what that looks like and how I can start using my platforms better, as I've gotten away from using them for my positive work. Again, I apologize to them for this unnecessary drama. Girl, your career in the fashion world is dead on arrival. Like, dead, girl. You might as well hang it up, flat screen, give it 10 more years and come back and reassess. Like, this is a mess. This is a mess. And the tweet that you tweeted, like, you deleted the original tweet, but the other tweet is up. Amina was responsible for designing Fenty's footwear offering, and Rihanna is often seen in custom shoes from her own label. Like, just do you know what? Just deactivate your account. Just deactivate. Like, I guarantee you it was either Amina's team or it was Rihanna's team. Baby, I guarantee it was probably them folks. I can tell that this person, this Twitter account, did not write them to say. I was like, girl, they must have talked to a lawyer. They had to talk, because this, I would say this is a good crafted apology. Like, hey, I'm taking accountability. It's hitting the things it needs to do to save their career online and save them from some other criticism and stuff. It's like, I'm taking accountability, y'all can drag me, I deserve it, And it's just like, girl, we don't want to drag you now because you saying you deserve it. So it's like, it's not as fun for some folks. But I hope it was worth it. And this individual literally posted, has a pinned tweet, August the 6th, 2020. It's out. I had the immense pleasure of interviewing Beyonce's stylist, Zarina Akers, and for Harper's Bazaar about the fashion and Black is King. And listen, she really broke down the looks for me, honey. Like, you were able to interview someone that close. Like, you had the opportunity for this big publication, and then you tweeted like, girl, are you okay? The moment you saw that stuff taken off, you should have just deleted it. You should have just deleted it and said, oh girl, I was just joking. Like, but no, you sat in it and you wanted to get the attention. And you know what? I can accept the fact that Lewis has said, hey, you know what? Girl, I'm being very messy. I'm doing way too much. Let me get out of this. Because I do think a lot of people do and get so tied up in being messy and all the other stuff on Twitter that they can't release themselves from it. It's addicting for some folks. I take breaks from Twitter frequently as possible. And Twitter is a place. It's way too much access for a lot of us, and you get way too much attention for the wrong things. So I kind of applaud him for that. But I think this is really dangerous to be out here posting stuff like this, especially about you don't have anything to confirm if this is true or not. You don't want to talk about your sources because honestly, I don't think you have any sources, because you cannot say, oh, I can't talk about sources, and then you can say, oh girl, I was being messy and all this stuff. Is like, girl, either you have the tea or you're not. Are you a gossip page or are you what's the name? Like girl, are y'all okay? Are y'all okay? And this stuff is extremely harmful because we don't know where Rihanna is at as far as her pregnancy, and to cause this unnecessary stress, like in a moment that she's supposed to be enjoying herself, like loving herself, like it's just not giving. This was not a good tweet. This was very poor. Like this was like disgusting. And I had to go back to these publications or whoever who was sharing this post, knowing that it wasn't true, but the possibility of them just getting engagement off of sharing something that they knew was not true, for people to it's just not good. It's not good. Like, I saw the memes and stuff and folks making fun. You know what I'm saying? Drake is waiting. Like, he ready. I'm ready. Like, I'm the pappy. All this other stuff. And like, yes, we try to make fun of it and have fun with it, but it's just like this woman, and I don't know how Rihanna feels. I don't know how, I'm not in her head. I don't talk to her or any of those things, but it's just to see, like, this woman is pregnant. She's carrying a child. And like, she doesn't need no unnecessary stress. And why are we doing this in the first place? Like, what are we getting out of sharing this stuff? And I think sometimes, just like, even if your sources did come to you, girl, so whoever the sources were, let's talk about sources. If the sources gave you this information, girl, who are your sources? Because they flat out lied. Like, girl, are they sources? Because are they sources, or are they random people who just DM'd you? I think people don't really get that Twitter is a real place. As much as we want to say that it's not a real place, Twitter is exactly a real place that has real world implications. You said that, these folks ran with it. Now you are in some proximity, like Rihanna knows who you are at this point, and not for good reason. Like her lawyers and stuff know you. Like, it is some serious stuff. And I'm wondering, have we not learned from the Tasha K situation with Cardi B? And like, y'all posting this libelous stuff. Like, girl, y'all gonna get a defamation case. And I don't think that this is the same thing. I think it's close to it, but Tasha K was continuously posting content that was not real, and it caused this woman a lot of distress. And this is just like kind of like a one tweet type of situation. And it's not really official, but it's something. And it's just one. So I don't think it's the same thing. I don't know, but I know, baby, that lawyers cost money, and whoever usually has the most money are able to get away and get this stuff done that they want done. So I think you not only cause Rihanna like stress, possibly stress or whatever, but you also cause yourself unnecessary stress, because you've now shared this story. It's getting a lot of attention. Now people know that it's not true, and now they're coming at you. So even though it seemed like there was fun in that moment, now you have to be the person known on social media as the person who made up a lie about A$AP Rocky cheating on Rihanna. That's your brand now. Not that you interviewed somebody who designed and who was like responsible for Beyonce's Black is King work, you are now known as the person who lied and made up a story about A$AP Rocky cheating on Rihanna while she was pregnant. That is your legacy now. And I think folks need to really understand like that Twitter is a real place. It's a very, very real place. And I think folks need to understand that. And this is just not giving. It was just not it. I really didn't understand the purpose of it. They don't have a response to it necessarily, sure why they did it, but you know, they said they're evaluating and figuring out. But I'm just like, this all could have been avoided had it just not been posted in the first place. I think some people need to understand that some stuff needs to just stop and stay in the group chat. Keep it in the group chat. Like if you have a wild tweet, something, just message your friends and y'all talk about it. Have a conversation with your friends about it. But this right here, this is not it. This is not it. It's just not. Especially after Rihanna just did this sickening ass Vogue thing, like this Vogue photo shoot. Why? It's just why? Why are we doing it? Why, girl? So y'all tell me what y'all thought about it when y'all saw it. It'll be interesting to see what happens 5 years from now from this type of situation, because this is some real, like, serious stuff. I don't think he's gonna get sued. I don't think they're gonna get sued. I don't think it's gonna be anything like that, but I do think that that Twitter account needs to be suspended, to be honest. Like, when y'all do stuff like that, y'all social media, y'all just should relinquish y'all social media handles. Just let it go. It would honestly be best for you, because now you can build another brand or build something else. But this ain't it. I don't know what is going on with folks needing to lie on social media for like clicks. But you know what? It must be clicking, because it's clicking and getting y'all saying some dumb shit for attention. So maybe it is clicking up in the brain. Maybe it's something in the brain that's making y'all do this stuff. But girl, it's not cute at all. And y'all need to stop.